Co-main event, bantamweight bout between Yana Santos, now formerly Yana Kunitskaya, sitting at plus 200 against Holly Holm, who's minus 200, over under 2.5 rounds, minus 257 for the over, plus 257 for the under. So they're really expecting this one to go to the cards. Yana Santos, she just married Thiago Santos, I believe, and she's coming back from having a kid. So we talked a little bit about this before the show started, but the women's underdogs have been coming through, and I really would love to fade, a 41-year-old Holly Holm sitting at a minus 200 favorite in a spot where she's coming off a split decision loss, which was kind of controversial, and Yana Santos coming off of a KO loss in 2021 off of the kid. Doesn't really get me too excited to take a dog in this one. But I think if she can use her wrestling and her grappling to stifle the Holly Holm on the feet, I don't think she can stand with her. I don't think Yana Santos can stand with Holly Holm at all. I think she's going to have to be in the clinch, and she's going to have to wear on her. And I think she comes in with a decent game plan for that. She basically did that against Ketlin Vieira and got the win by decision. Holly Holm lost her last one out to Ketlin Vieira in a 5-round fight. But in a 3-round fight, she's only got to win 2 rounds, man. And at plus 200, it's interesting. We just saw Veronica Hardy come back after 3 years off. She didn't have a kid, but she came back after a pretty good layoff and got a great win against Juliana Miller. But that's Juliana Miller, and this is Holly Holm, who's been around for a long time. So my mind's telling me to just blindly take the dog at this point, but it's a little bit hard to get to. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's tough because at some point, Holly Holm's got to start slowing down, right? I mean, she looked good at times against Ketlin Vieira, and, Ketlin fought for the title after that fight, right? If I'm not mistaken. No?
Raquel Pennington, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Well, Ketlin, if you want to do some MMA math, Santos has beaten Ketlin Vieira in their second to last fight, and Holly Holm just lost to Ketlin Vieira in a controversial split decision, which I thought Holm won. Maybe it's because I had her. That was the pick. But I thought she won. But, Santos, did take that time off, had the kid coming back, loses to Irene Aldana, and then that loss to Aspen Ladd really concerns me. I never thought much of Aspen Ladd.
One time that Aspen Ladd made weight, she got the knockout
right. Exactly. And on Holly's side, I mean, they do say that women fight longer in this sport than men do. She is 41 years old. She's had a pretty solid career and with some big historic wins. Knocking out Ronda Rousey. That head kick can be dangerous. But at the end of the day, she does have a lot of miles on that career. She is super experienced, though, and I think that factor alone could take her further than people think here. I know she is a sizable favorite in women's MMA. I was just talking earlier. The dogs are barking this year so far, and it's almost hard not to just blindly take every single women's underdog. But yeah, man, I just have a feeling that Holly's going to use that experience if she keeps it on the feet, which I think she can. She's got a good camp, good training partners, good coaches who are going to have her prepared to do exactly what she needs to here. If she keeps it on the feet, I think she'll outbox and outkickbox Santos here. And yeah, I got to stick with Holly Holm for the pick. Betting wise might be a different story as the week goes on, but for the pick, I think Holly Holm gets it done.
Yeah, I'm going to take her for the pick as well. But like you said, usually the value is more on the dog. That's what we've been seeing in women's MMA as of recently.